one. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and berries, thank you for joining us. You know, sometimes people want to know things about people that you didn't know you didn't know. And one of those things is, a lot of people don't realize, I used to be a ringmaster for a circus. And it was the Jose Coles International Circus, and my job was to go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to the Jose Cole International Circus. And now, please welcome Chief Thundercloud. That was my job. Let's bring on Bo instead of Chief Thundercloud. We'd do a etch-a-sketch and erase that. Let's bring him on, Bo Young.
That's amazing. That's just... Every time I'm on a chat with you, I learn something new. So that's great. I guess we'll have to share some of our deep, dark secrets on this MagicBrad show too, huh?
Dark? No.
No, nothing dark.
Deep? Sure. I'll go deep all day long, but you're not going to hear about the dark stuff. That's embarrassing as hell.
I did a series a few years back called 50 Shades of Bo. And I released a new little nugget about me every week for, I don't know how many weeks in a row, or every couple weeks maybe. And it was just kind of fascinating because I would walk into a meeting and people would be like, well, what's next? What's it going to be? I'm going to release it.
Where did you do that?
What's that?
Where did you do that?
I just did videos. I started with text, and that whole series became popular, 50 Shades of Gray thing. And I said, I'm going to do a play on it, do 50 Shades of Bo. And so just like said some personal information. And then I turned the camera on me for the first time, and that was really cringe. It still is. And shared that video, and then we just kept it going. And then I just stopped. Like there was no like home run. I didn't finish it with I didn't go out with a bang. I just quit.
Is it still out there?
Huh? Oh yeah. You can go if you go into the Facebook world and hashtag 50 Shades of Bo, you'll find probably all the episodes and all this stuff. And it was a couple minute clips, but I divulged some personal stuff.
Well, that's pretty marketing savvy because you took a trend and then capitalized on it. And anybody typing in 50 Shades of whatever, they're going to probably, who is this Bo guy?
Yeah, it was fun though. I mean, it became like pressure packed. My family wasn't really thrilled about it, me being on camera again and
sure.
things, but it was fun, and it was I had left a meeting. Somebody says, you need to embrace social media. And I'm like, all right. And all that was happening at the same time. I said, that's it. I'll just do this. And it became a very engaging topic. We did a Bean Boozled challenge. I don't know if you've ever seen those, but they're jelly beans that are flavored like awful things. Like it might be a sweaty sock or dog food instead of chocolate and lemon. I don't know.
Who does that?
So we did this challenge at my house and tagged like the Jimmy Fallon show and some others. And the reach on that video was like 190,000 feeds it showed up in. So it was kind of wild.
That's interesting you bring that up because on a marketing level of things, sometimes I like to get direct to the point and like for example, we're on the MagicBrad show. I like to put the MagicBrad show thing up there. Just go right to the point. Mailbox power. That's what we're talking about. Mailbox power / MagicBrad. But there's something to be said for just doing weird, crazy stuff to get the traffic. And because that's what a lot of marketing people are kind of doing. So,
yeah.
On that note, I mean, we're supposed to be talking about gratitude, and I guess first thing, I've got some gratitude for Bo again. But buddy, this is one of the more stable things I've got in my life right now. That Thursdays 9 a.m. I'm going to see my friend Bo, and I get to talk to a human.
Yeah, I love it. I can't wait till we do the full-size human thing, right? Instead of the squares, the Hollywood Squares versions. But
this is all we got. But this is cool too because I don't have to get out of the car. I didn't have to put on pants this morning. And
yeah, okay, that's neat. Let's keep that camera up.
50 Shades of Brad.
The last several weeks, normally Thursday was my day out of my office to work on other things, and so, but for the last couple months, that didn't work out. So today, I'm actually I'm at home and working today, so that's kind of nice. So I'm with you. I'm drinking a cup of coffee. Gratitude. I got this from my friend Jim McCord. Found this awesome picture of me and my family, my girls. The story behind that picture. See, there's another one. You can't see her very well, but there's another one around the corner. There's the third one. Hi, 3 girls. The one on top, right in the middle, had just sneezed all over my back. And the photographer captured that picture so perfectly that they were just in tears laughing almost as I was just like, oh no, it was fun. So yeah.
Exactly. Turning lemons into lemonade, right?
That's right. That's right. You talk about gratitudes. I wanted to share this story. I did a video this week because I came home to a box on my counter, when I came home. And I saw who it was from, and I had a funny feeling that it was going to be pretty cool. So I grabbed my phone and I set it over the table, and I'm like, I'm going to do an unboxing, kids. And I didn't even feel good because I said hi, I gave him a hug quick. I'm like, oh, this is exciting. And I do this video. I failed to hit record. So I unboxed this thing and didn't hit record like a fool. So then I said, I still have to do this. So I'm just going to kind of redo it and admit that I had already unboxed it. But this is an example of what I got, okay, which is so powerful. This is the card. You see whose face that is?
I do.
That's me.
Yeah.
AGC wishes you happy holidays. They've got their logo here. They got that. But what they did is they made that holiday card about me.
Yep.
That's really, really powerful. I mean, that's not even just my name, which it took some of my packages that I've sent and just put them to shame with how good it was. You go into the inside, another picture of me in the old yellow pants, right? And with this was 2 brownies with a matching festive label with my picture on it, caramel corn, same thing, and a journal that was sent to me with my name on it to just start journaling. It was one of the most thoughtful, just amazing gifts of gratitude for being a sponsor of AGC and being part of it. And I just was so impressed. And it is amazing how much of I ended my day not very well till I came home, and I got this, and it just pulled me right out of a little bit of a funk. That is powerful. So I grabbed this. I'm like, I got to share this because this was so well done. Travis Sims, the group at AGC, just over the top with the way they did that.
For those that don't know, AGC stands for Always Giving and Caring.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it stands for Accelerated Global Connections, but Travis is a great guy.
He is a great guy. And so anyways, I had to find how did he do this? Because that design's not in our store, and he took the time in Canva and created the whole thing and just did a marvelous job with it. So yeah, that shows up from him, no extra branding. And I said, I'm a guy that sends these packages all the time, and I was blown away, so the quality of what he sent. So,
well, that's all it really takes. Cause I don't know. Some of people probably don't know about Abraham Hicks and the law of attraction. It's kind of weird and woo-woo, and I like the weird and woo-woo stuff, but
Sure.
She basically channels another being called Abraham. Her name is Esther Hicks. And so that's the weird part of it, but very cool information comes out of it. And it's interesting how that little tweak will change your whole day. Like you might be, not you, but a person might be in a space, and you get in this vortex or this funnel going down the drain, and you start thinking about stuff. Like we're looking at getting a different house, moving out of this apartment into a house.
Sure.
And I'm thinking, what if we don't get accepted? Because I'm self-employed. And what am I going to do? What if I get rejected? And you get into that hole. And then all of a sudden I was listening to some of the Abraham Hicks stuff, and similar to what would happen if someone sent you something that kind of changed your thinking.
Yep.
I thought, who cares if I get rejected?
Yeah.
That happens every day.
Yeah. If it's to be, it'll be.
You just throw it out there. And what if you don't get rejected?
Right.
What if the banks are looking to loan money?
Right.
What if they don't care if you got a full-time job and you're making money as a self-employed person?
Right.
What if the mortgage broker finds a hard money lender, like maybe he's the buddies of, who's that guy, Jeff, the Amazon dude?
Oh, Bezos? Yeah.
He's got money.
Bezos?
You don't want me the money.
That guy, so going off on a little tangent here about that guy, I saw a thing yesterday, and you can find it on the internet, but a guy that I work with, Brian, shared it with me. And here's the story behind that. If Jeff was paid $8,000 an hour, every hour of every day that has existed since the birth of Christ, that's still not as much as what he has today. $8,000 an hour for over 2,000 years. He has that much worth. It's just such an unbelievable number. But anyways, that's a whole separate topic.
It is, but those are fascinating things. If a person gets in their pity party and thinks, well, Jeff's got more money than I do, well, there's a lot more. There's an abundance, and that's another element of gratitude for me, that there is no limit to that money. Isn't in his pocket. That money is in his equity value of the entire conglomerate of Amazon, which is huge. That's something I'm doing now for a part-time gig to make some money, is I'm driving Amazon.
Yeah. And he's got several homes and all that. His ex-wife just gave away $4.5 billion in 4 months. So talk about gratitude and appreciation. She gave it away. I mean, that's amazing. That's powerful. So yeah, doing the right things with the money is a good thing. I talked to somebody yesterday. As a matter of fact, I need to connect you to, she's in the event world, and they help arrange for, obviously, photographers, videographers for weddings or for events or for businesses that need to get something live. And really, really kind of a neat story. But she was talking about how the last few years she's really been focused on putting good energy into the world, right? You talk about your woohoo or whatever, but she knows the power of gifting, the power of just positive thinking and all of that. So she found this system to be just absolutely just phenomenal. Like, this can solve a lot of things for her.
Well, it makes it. I'll bet Travis, if he sees this video, he's going to feel good inside.
I hope he does, because this was amazing.
Well, it's spread. It's viral.
Well, and here's the thing. Yet again, it proves that everybody is dealing with something, and there's never a bad time to open one of our boxes or one of our packages or one of our cards. It's always the right time. And the fact that the system makes it somewhat easy to do that is also really powerful. So yeah, I hope it does, because he put a lot of good out into the universe sending these out. I know he did. And he had said, I had sent a message to him privately, and he said, he's been getting thank yous all day long as people were. Now look what that does to him in return again. It just, it fires you up, So yeah.
It does. And again, in this pandemic situation, the reason I think this is really, really important, that you're using something like this mailbox power thing, is it takes it out of this internet world that we're all stuck in. We're literally stuck in it, and it moves it into the physical world. So Travis physically typed into his physical computer onto the mailboxpower.com website, and it digitally sent something physically to you. So there was a physical connection with this etheric bridge between the two. So yeah, guys actually got to physically kind of connect. Absolutely.
Yeah, and using the United States Postal Service to help accomplish that in another company. So the company you're talking about, Mailbox Power, they have broken records, like each day this month. They're well ahead of what they completed the whole month of December last year with. Packages are going out like crazy. It's pretty neat when like a CFO is helping tape boxes and making sure this all goes, because there's so many orders, and it's great. It's really just a powerful thing. So I talked to somebody who, matter of fact, that person I was talking to that I want to connect you with, said she normally would go around. She had a route where she would go into somebody's business and she'd fill up their candy jar or do whatever, and it had her logo or her card on it. And it was always a really nice gesture. She said, this year I've not been able to do it. Not been able to do it. And this is how you do it. Just kind of.
I used to office at International Market Square down west of Minneapolis. Yeah. And that's where Atrium Catering is headquartered. And my friend Gailey Woods was the director of sales and marketing there. And that's what she would do, is go out with a bunch of little box lunches and go to all of her clients and drop off little goodies and stuff. And right now you can't do that, but you can take advantage of the United States Postal Service to get that done.
Absolutely.
It's very cool.
Yeah. So what else is new?
Well, more gratitude, cool stuff, because the holidays are here. And I think I told you I'm taking up lathe turning.
Yes, I saw that.
I did it when I was a kid. And my wife bought me a lathe, a mini lathe for Christmas.
Okay.
But those things aren't light. They're heavy.
Yeah.
So she had to give it to me in advance because she couldn't carry it, because it's
That's okay. I'll say you already got your Christmas gift, right?
I got my lathe, and then I sent a message to my brother, because right now I'm in an apartment, so there's no real place to build, to do stuff with wood chips and all that stuff lying around. I contacted my brother, and he said, I'll clear out a space in the basement over in Fridley. So now I got a space. We got a bench. I went and hooked it up last Saturday.
Nice.
And then I said, now I got to get us some tools and some wood. And he says, well, I found a set of vintage tools on eBay. Merry Christmas. So I got the tools sitting over there.
So
So
you're set.
a lot of cool stuff is happening.
Yeah.
Actually, so it's good, and you see that stuff when you get out of that pity party vortex, and usually it's some kind of giving that gets you out of that. Going, I'm depressed. I don't have any friends. I'm sad. Nobody's answering my emails, and then all of a sudden you get something. Go, oh my God, someone cares about me. I'm alive.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting just the way you just physically did that. You were just shrinking.
Exactly
And
what
then,
happened.
it lifts you up. You grew. That's cool.
Well, when you've hit the bottom, there's no place to go but up.
Yeah, that's right. I agree.
So it's all good. So yeah, things are happening. That little part-time gig I took, I did this for Amazon a while back, the distribution center in Shakopee.
Yeah.
Because they pay pretty good money. I thought, what the heck? I get to go work out, lift boxes and stuff and get paid. So during the holidays like this, they need help. I thought, what the hell?
Why not? Put a little money in your pocket, get a little exercise in the process, right?
That's exactly it.
You bulking up for the new year. I like it.
It's how you look at things. Because again, being self-employed, I like my freedom. I like my time freedom, being able to do what I want, where I want, when I want.
Yeah.
But when I took on this job, all of a sudden, oh my God, I got to be here at noon and I got to stay here till about 9 o'clock. I'm stuck in this little window of time.
Yeah.
So if you change your thinking and go, okay, this is my therapy time. This is my chill time. It's my brainless stuff. All I got to do is follow an app and drop off packages.
Absolutely.
So I just do that. It's much easier when you change your thinking.
Yeah.
You change your life, kind of thing.
Absolutely, man. We are on the same page.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, I don't got much more to say, but I really appreciate you, connecting with me every week like this. It really does give me something to look forward to. And the nice thing about doing these videos like this, because I put them up on YouTube and it's live on Facebook, people will find this stuff. It helps our businesses grow. And if people want to connect with us and say, how do you guys do that?
Yeah.
We can connect with them.
You're here to help them. Mailboxpower.com/MagicBrad, right?
Yep. And I've also got this one here. It's called season4giving.com.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, perfect. No, I'm with you. I agree. I look forward to this as well. I appreciate the time and you carving out a little bit for us each week. It's awesome.
It's fun. I've rekindled my interest in magic again, so I'm going to be doing some stuff with the lathe, making magic wands and magic cups and stuff, and
cool.
Reconnecting with my magic friends. Because magic to me is it's an interesting thing. You can do anything with magic, with the perception of reality kind of thing, and you can shift your reality. So I'm doing a lot of that kind of stuff right now too, reconnecting with magicians, and ironically, kind of pushing the marketing stuff aside because I'm just getting tired of trying to get views and all that stuff. That it's so much easier to market when you know who you're marketing to.
Right.
And that's these magicians. What's the key word for finding a magician? Magic. Magician. It's easy to find those key words.
Yeah.
And I'm pulling them out of TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and even on LinkedIn. It's really easy to find them.
Yeah. Magic, magician, illusion. I'm not sure how many words there are out there, but you're right. That's a magic
trick. It depends on if you use a J or a G or a K or a C, which kind of magicians you get.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, that's awesome, man.
That's all good. Well, if you want to stick on, we'll have a little personal chat, and then we can sign off. I'm sure you got things to do. I got things to do. And,
absolutely.
So to all, appreciate you taking your time, Bo. I'm going to put you in the green room.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
Okay. See ya. Well, there you have, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate Bo. I appreciate you for being here. So that's it. I'm going to sign this off. And seriously, even if you don't use this system, Mailbox Power or whatever, if you could maybe just send something to somebody, because the physical connection is gone right now, unfortunately, and people are sad. And maybe if you could just take some time to go package something up or get them a card and send it to them. And if you don't want to use Mailbox Power, go to your gift shop and grab a card or make one out of a piece of paper and send something physically, some physical something to somebody so they can get out of their funk, because I'm sure a lot of people are. So peace, love, and happiness. This is MagicBrad signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be good. Be well. Be safe. See you. Bye.